Hello guys, you're welcome once more to NEPH. If you're new to the channel, you're highly welcome. Do well to subscribe to the channel and share the link of the channel to somebody out there, okay, that wants to work on his or her math skills, alright? So let's get right into today's question. Okay, today's question says we should find the principal, okay, that's the money borrowed or the loan given out, which amounts to, okay, we have $5,500, at simple interest in 5 years at percent per annum. That means 2%, per year. All right. So how do we go about solving this? We have to understand the question and solve it. All right. So what we need to understand is we have our interests, okay? Our interest is simply what? The principal, which is the money given out or borrowed or the loan, multiplied by what? The rate. The rate most times, since you have it as percent, so you have to divide it by 100 times what? The time, okay? Now I'm going to do a simple example, all right? Now, for instance, our interest, let's say the principal, okay, is we have, let's say, $1,000, okay, at a rate of, let's say, 10%. So 10% means 10 over what? 100, all right, times, let's say, for 1 year, okay. Now, if we have this and if we solve this, we are going to get what? Now, if we simply divide, let's cancel out zero. So this will cancel this, and this will cancel this. So we are left with what? $100 times 1 year. So it is what? 100 what? Dollar. So if somebody borrows or gives out a loan of $1,000 at the rate of 10%, which is 10 over 100 for 1 year, the person is going to get an interest of what? $100. All right, but the amount that will be returned, let's call it A. The amount that will be returned is the money borrowed, that's the principal, which is $1,000, plus what? The interest, which is what? $100. So the money that the borrower is going to what? Return is going to be $1,000 plus $100, which is going to be 1,000 what? $100. Okay, so this is an example of what it looks like. So the amount to be returned is always what? The principal plus the interest. So we have to take note of that. So let me quickly write that down. Okay. So amount, okay, returned is equals to what? Principal plus what? The interest. All right, now the given question we have on the board, it says find the principal. So what we are looking for is what? The principal. Now, which amounts? Now, the amount, we have the amount that should be returned, which is $5,500. So it means we know this, okay? Now, at simple interest in 5 years at what? 2%. Now, 5 years, we know the time, okay, and we have what? We have the rate as 2% per year, per annum, which means per year. All right, so we know this, we know this. Now, we don't know this, okay? We don't know this. And we don't also know our what? Interest. So how do we go about finding what? The principal? All right, so let's see what we can do. Now, let me just put down, we have the time as what? 5 years. This is 5 years. And we have 2%. So this is going to be what? 2 over 100. Okay. So let's see what we can do to be able to find the principal in this question. All right. So now remember the amounts to be returned, okay, which is what we have it as what? 5,000 what? $500 is equals to what? The principal, let's use P plus what? Our interest. Remember our interest is what? Principal times rate times what time? So plus we have our P, okay, times what? The rate, which is what? 2 over 100 times what? The time, which is what? 5 years. Okay. So that's all what we need to use and solve for what the principal. So this part, okay, is what our what interest. So this is the interest. Okay. So remember the amount to be returned, which is $5,500, is the principal. Okay, P plus what? The interest. Remember the interest is the principal times the rate times the time. The principal, which we're also looking for, times what the rate, which is 2%, times the time, which is what 5 years. So let's solve this to get the value of the principal in this what question. So now the first thing I want to do is I want to simplify this bracket. So we have this as 5,500 is equals, we have P plus, okay, in brackets, we have P times 2 times 5, okay. 2 times 5 is 10, so we have 10 what? Times what? P, which is 10P, divided by what? 100, okay, in bracket. So from this, what do we do next, right? Now we can multiply, okay? We can multiply all through by what? 100, okay? To eliminate the what? 100. Because the LCM of 1 and 100, 1 and 100 is what? 100. So we want to multiply all this by the LCM. So we are going to have, we have $5,500 times 100, which is equals 100 is going to times what? P over 1 plus 100 is going to times all this. So we have 100 times what? 10 P over what? 100. Now with this can cancel out. This is 1, 1. Now we have this multiply this, which is going to be what? We have 5, 5. Okay, zeros are 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have 500 and what? $50,000, which is equals to 100 times P is going to give us 100 what? P. Okay, here we are left with what? Plus 10 what? P. Okay, now we have this, we can add this. So 100P plus 10P is going to give us what? We have 110P. So which is equivalent to what? We have 500 and what? $50,000 dollars. All right. So now from this point, we can now be able to solve for the value of P. Okay. How do we solve for the value of P? So we have 110P is equals to what? We have $550,000 dollars. I'm going to divide this by 110. I'm also going to divide this by 110. These will cancel out. This is 1, 1. So we are left with what? The principal. Okay. Which is equivalent to P. That should give us, okay, this 0 can cancel this 0. So we are left with what? We are left with, okay, 5, 5, 0, 0, 0. So we have 55,000 divided by 11. Okay, so 11 is going to cancel this is what? 5. So all these we are going to bring them down. So we have what? The principal of as what? $5,000. So that gives us the simple solution to this problem. All right. So thank you guys for watching this video. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to this YouTube channel. I'm going to see you guys in my next one. Take care. Bye.